Hello everyone! I hope you all are doing amazing today. Let me know if you all can hear me okay. So just go ahead and type in yes in the chat box just to let me know that you can hear me. And while you're doing that, I'm going to check my audio and I'm going to make sure that it's all good to go. I should be connecting to my mic and I just want to make sure my mic is functioning. Also, while I'm checking the mic and doing all that stuff, if you all can go on Facebook really quick and let me know what you're grateful for today. I'd really love to know what you're grateful for today on Facebook. So if we are not friends yet, request me as a friend. My name's Christy too, Christy, last name too, TU. And this actually gives me a chance to connect with you and see what you're up to in this world. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of rock stars here. Hey Holly, what's up? Hi Jason. Hi Kiyomi. Hi Anna. Hi Sarah. Good. This is great because now I know that you all can hear me and this is perfect. Peggy, Brian, Linda, Donna, Hermie. Alright, very cool. Hello everyone. Okay, so it looks like my audio and my mic is all connected and good to go. And again, go ahead and go over on Facebook and let me know what you're grateful for today. So we're going to get started in about 30 seconds. Let me know where you all are from in this world. Go ahead and type in the chat box where are you from. And I want to make sure that y'all can see me so that you know that we are live and that we are legit and real. And so hello there everyone. If y'all can see me waving, type in yes in the chat box. Alright, very cool. So I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Okay, great. So I'm going to bring it to the slides. And let's see here. Okay. Bring it to the slides right now. Alright. Okay. Now, can everyone see the screen? If you all can see the screen, go ahead and just type in yes so that we can get started. Okay, very cool. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool, everyone. All right, so I'm going to dive in because I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go and get started right now. There's going to be some people trickling in a little late, so they're going to have to miss some of the great content in the beginning. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started right away. I'm going to jump in and okay, let's get started. Welcome. And thank you everyone so much for coming on today. Also, thank you all so much for saying what you're most grateful for today. I see a lot of awesome people on here. I see Susanna, Marcus, I see Olivia, I see Ethan, Joyce. All right, I'm super pumped about this webinar. I'm seeing a lot of rock stars. All right, so I hope you're as pumped as I am. And if you are, go ahead and type in the chat box to let me know that you are pumped as I am, because today you're going to learn how to move beyond limits to gain financial abundance. What does financial abundance mean to you? I'd like to see what financial abundance means to you. So go ahead and type in the chat box and tell me what financial abundance means to you. Okay, great. Good. Good, good, good. Good. All right, very cool. I'm seeing a lot of great answers. All right, Jayla says, enjoying an abundant amount of money and not allowing greed. I like that, Jayla. Thanks for sharing. And of course, financial abundance will be a relative concept. It will probably mean something different to each person. Greed is fairly obvious. It's almost like knowing the difference between right and wrong. Okay, Brian says, having the financial resources to enjoy an abundant lifestyle, balancing my financial wealth with philanthropy and generous giving. Very nice, Brian. I like that too. Susanna says, making a full-time living doing something that I love. I love that too, Susanna. And you're right, Susanna. And all these answers are great. There's no right or wrong answer. As long as your personal motives are clearly defined and your goals are aligned with those motives, then financial abundance becomes clear. You don't need to be an entrepreneur. You could be working with a company that you love and support. You could be a freelancer. You could mean, it could mean whatever you want it to mean. It's not a big deal. I just feel like if people are making a full-time living around what they love to do every day, I just feel that that's what's going to serve the world the most. And that's what excites me. Okay, very cool. All right, thank you for sharing what financial abundance means to you. All of you have great answers. I can see them coming in the chat box, and I wish I could read them all, but our time is limited, and I have some powerful information to share with you. Okay, so very quickly, I want to tell you about my mission so that you know what I'm up to in this world. My mission is to create a movement of 100 million visionary women and enlightened men to have long-lasting wealth accompanied by peace of mind and fulfillment in their life. And so that's what I'm up to in this world. Now, do me a favor and get out a blank sheet of paper and pen because I do have some powerful information to share with you today. So listen up, follow along, and take notes. Because in a few moments, I'm going to show you how to move beyond limits to gain financial abundance. And I'm going to share with you some of my favorite techniques for overcoming and curing procrastination, along with a set of powerful action steps for installing new habits. I'm also going to show you how to bridge the gap between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind so that you can create massive results in your life and in your business. I want to also take a moment to acknowledge you for taking the time out of your normal routine and making an awesome choice to get on this free online training webinar today. It's absolutely free with powerful information. Okay, now we only got an hour, and that's not a lot of time. So I want to give you all a lot of great information, so take lots of notes. You can go ahead and apply these techniques within the next 24 hours if you actually go and take action. At the very end of this webinar, I'm going to show you how you can access to my advanced training, and that's going to accelerate all the tools, all the time, strategies, and everything you need to take your life and your business to the next level. Now, are you super pumped? Because I am, so go ahead and type in yes in the chat box. Okay. I'm super, super pumped and excited because I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Oh, this is very cool. So that's the agenda for today. I'm going to also add a bonus with my advanced training. We're also going to be doing a little bit of Q&A towards the end of the training. So if you have any questions, write them down and save them towards the end. That's going to be all of the parts I'll be covering on this webinar today. Now, go ahead and get your pen and get your paper out and take notes on some powerful information I have to share with you. Now, before we begin, I do want to share with you my story so you know why I became inspired to become a success coach. And it really began when I was a kid, because growing up as a kid, money was always an issue in my home. My mother obsessed with financial security, and it drove my dad crazy. It put him in a lot of pressure, so he resorted to drinking and gambling. My parents constantly fought over the lack of money, and for a very long time, I felt very angry towards my parents for making poor decisions with money. The attitudes and beliefs my parents had for money gave my sisters and I a chronic fear that there will be never enough. So, in my young adult years, I was a misfit and I took many dangerous risks. My lack of confidence led me to make poor decisions in every area of my life. Believe it or not, I was a little gangster with a scarcity mindset who was doing all sorts of bad stuff like stealing cars, breaking into houses, hanging in the streets, dropping out of school, running away. Basically, everything and anything you couldn't imagine your 11-year-old daughter do. It wasn't until I shifted my mindset from the limiting beliefs I formed in response to challenges and painful experiences I had growing up. Today, I can honestly say that my life is so amazing because I'm able to spend more time viewing my thoughts through meditation, bring in positive brilliance through prayer, and create a shield to protect me from negative energy. I'm also married to a wonderful man. His name is Jimmy too. He's my business partner, my life partner, and my best friend. I also have the luxury to work out the comfort of my home with my fur baby. His name is Fortune, and he's such a little munchkin kitty. He makes my heart melt, and life is just so much better when I'm home with my cat. I also have the flexibility to spend quality time with my parents, and today we have a very loving relationship because I learned to honor and respect my mother and my father. I've gained a certain lifestyle that gives me the opportunity to travel, not to escape life, but to appreciate what the world has to offer with its abundant gifts. As far as how I serve the community, I'm an expert at helping people master their emotions around money with the aid of energy healing crystals. I work with aspiring entrepreneurs, business owners, and real estate investors who want to experience a growing appreciation of how money can serve them, their family, their business, and their greater good. And as you all know, it's truly my mission to create a movement of 100 million visionary women and enlightened men so that they can have long-lasting wealth accompanied with peace of mind and fulfillment in their life. This is what my checks look like today. You can see here, JC Bayview Investments, and this is the name of my real estate investing company with my husband that we started back in 2008. We seized opportunity in real estate investing during the market boom and buzz during that time in 2008. So you can imagine how our family and friends thought we were crazy. But after 8 years of blood, sweat, and tears, I have the financial freedom to live the life of my dreams because I am in control of my own economy. In the last year alone, my passive income from my coaching business and real estate investments combined, I've accumulated over $500,000 in sales. Okay, enough about me and on to this powerful training I put together for you. In the chat box, let me know if you would like to have more money and happiness in your life. Wouldn't it be nice to have both? Both money and happiness instead of giving up one or the other? Yes, very good. Good, good, good. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. All right. Now, how many of you watched the Disney Pixar movie Inside Out? Go ahead and type in the chat box. Just let me know if you watched it or not. If you did, great. If you haven't, this is a perfect illustration of our inner struggles and how these different parts of us can be in conflict, just like the struggle going on inside of Riley's head. Riley is a little girl who's the main character in the movie. And Riley goes through an inner struggle of emotions like fear, anger, disgust, sadness, and joy. And this process is similar to the way we sometimes hear different voices in our head. When sadness takes over, Riley needs to find a way to access her joyful part. So she engages in a self-balancing act by using an inner dialogue to overcome her automatic brain's interpretations of her situation. You can actually do the same by calling on the voices which represent different parts of yourself, which is a great way to manage your intense emotions. You can also decide what you want to focus on a certain point in your life so you don't get distracted from bright, shiny objects that will not even help you reach your goals. In order to achieve success, you must work on yourself inside out. Most people assume our money will solve all their problems. They think the answer to all their financial troubles will be solved if they win the lottery. Well, let me tell you, nothing could be further from the truth. Did you know that 70% of lottery winners end up bankrupt within 5 years? Even getting a huge lump sum payment won't even solve all their problems. 70% of kids born to rich families lose all their wealth. So clearly, they don't even have an advantage over the rest of us. And according to a recent Forbes article that I've read, 80% of retired NFL players go broke. Isn't that crazy? Because the average salary for an NFL player is $75,000 per year. That just goes to show that you can be the best business person, negotiator, marketer, salesperson, communicator, or even the best manager. You could even be an expert at your job. You could even know every real estate strategy and technique about stocks and finances. But the only way to experience financial abundance is to train your brain to have the right emotions, thoughts, and habits to earn and properly manage money. Each of us has a personal success blueprint, and it's already ingrained in our subconscious mind. And it's this blueprint that will determine you how bad you want it. Let me tell you, I've actually struggled for 20 years working like crazy, juggling 2 to 3 jobs, work 7 days a week, trying to make it big. I could easily get hired from a job interview, but could never keep a job for more than 1 year. I even studied every business strategy and failed in over 5 business ventures. But until I learned how to move beyond limits and gain financial abundance, that's when I transformed my life. And that's why it's my commitment to share with you these principles so that you can stop struggling, stop worrying, and start living up to your full financial potential. And it's just like a blueprint from a house. And with this blueprint, it's preset. It has a preset design for a home. It's just like that. And it's your success blueprint is your preset way of a combination of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Now, let's walk through some wealth principles that I want to share with you. And wealth principle number one: thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, actions lead to results. So, what are your thoughts, beliefs, and habits? How much confidence do you have in yourself? And what's your willingness to take action in spite of inconvenience, discomfort, or fear? See, the truth is that your thinking, your character, and your beliefs are critical to determining the level of your success. And that's why I'm asking you these questions. Where do your thoughts and your beliefs come from? Your thoughts and your beliefs primarily come from the information received in the past, especially as a young child. Now, who are some of your primary sources of this information? Let me see you type in the chat box. Who are these primary sources while you were a young child? Yes, parents, authority figures, yep, teachers, religious leaders, yes, siblings. Yep, these are all good answers. Thank you. Okay, let's look at culture. Um, isn't it true that certain cultures have a certain way of thinking and dealing with money? Type in your answer in the chat box. Yes, yes. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Yes, you're right. I agree with all of you because as a child, children don't come from their mother's womb taught how to deal with money. Wealth principle number 2. Training and managing your own mind is the most important skill you could ever own in terms of both happiness and success. So, how are we conditioned or taught? We're taught and conditioned through influence. And there are 3 primary influences. The first influence is verbal programming, and that's all about what you heard when you were young. What were some of the phrases you heard about money, success, and rich people when you were growing up? Go ahead and type in the chat box, and I'd love to know your answers. Okay, Brian says, money is the root of all evil. Rich people are greedy. Filthy rich. Diana says, you have to work hard to make money. Holly says, you can't be rich and spiritual. Money doesn't bring happiness. Money can't buy you love. Great answers, everyone. Here's a favorite I always heard coming from my parents' mouth. Until the next paycheck, they would always tell me, wait until next paycheck. And hate is not a really good word, but I dreaded hearing those words, wait till next paycheck. Especially when you're a little girl and you're so into like Hello Kitty. I would always go to the Sanrio store and I would run in there and I would grab so many Hello Kitty stuff and I would put it in front of my mom's face and hoping that she would buy it for me. All these notebooks and rulers and pencils that I can use for school. But she would always tell me, wait till next paycheck. And another one that they would tell me, another phrase they would tell me is, there's never enough, because they always told me there's never enough, because they would always say that if they bought me something, they would have to buy my sister something as well. And I had 2 younger sisters. The second influence is modeling. That's all about what you saw when you were young. What were your parents and your guardians like in the arena of money when you were growing up? Did one or both of them manage money well, or did they mismanage money? Were they spenders or were they savers? Were they shrewd investors or were they non-investors? Did money come fairly easily in your household, or was it always a struggle? Was money a source of joy in your home, or was it a source of bitter arguments? Why is this important? Most of us tend to be exactly like one parent, or even a combination of both of our parents. However, some of us will become exactly the opposite of our parents. Now, why would that be? It all depends on how angry you were with them, or your financial situation, the way you were living in. That's the word, angry. Remember, I just shared with you my story about how angry I was with my parents, and I became opposite. Now I'm very thankful that I've lived such a life because it made me humble with everything that I have right now. The third influence is specific incidents. That's all about what you experience around money, success, wealth, and rich people in your past. What did you experience around money, success, wealth, and rich people when you were growing up? Go ahead and type in the chat box. Just let me know what were your experience were, and then I just definitely would love for you to share it with me. Wealth principle number 3. Your income can grow only to the extent you do. Do you earn 25,000, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, or $1 million a year? Whatever the number is, it doesn't matter. But it's a result of your blueprint. Do you work long hours? And do you work hard for your money? Or do you have a nice balance in your life? That's also a blueprint, a result of your blueprint. Also, is your income consistent or is it inconsistent? Are you a saver or a spender? Are you a good money manager or a poor one? Do you tend to pick winning investments or do you pick losing investments? Is your business thriving or barely surviving? All of these results, it's a result to your success blueprint. Do you worry about money quite a bit or are you really easygoing? Do you trust people around money or are you distrusting? Again, these are all a result of your success blueprint. But at the end of the day, it's not money you really want, right? I bet I know what you really want. What you really want is all the things money can do for you. What you really want is emotional freedom, time freedom, choice freedom, power to know what you are earning, what you deserve, and doing good things into the world, right? Here's a problem. Unfortunately, your current success blueprint will stay with you for the rest of your life unless you identify it and change it. And that's exactly what we'll do for you in the Beyond Limitations Bootcamp. You can work with me at the comfort of your home through live video conferencing. It's a 4-week program. Classes will begin in September, every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. and that's Pacific Standard Time on the following dates. So September 6th, that's week 1, we're going to heal your mind and heart in 4 simple steps with a self-identity process. And then on week 2, you will learn how to master your emotions around money with the simple secret of being awakened in the present moment. Week number 3, you're going to learn how to attract abundance even during hard times. Week number 4, you're going to learn how to let go of people and situations out of your control. And if you're not able to attend the live video conference training, the conference trainings are going to be recorded and the recordings will be available to you within 48 hours after the live presentation. So, the value for this program is $497, but for today only, you can get it at a fraction of the cost for $197. This saves you $300. And I do this because you've shown that you are serious enough about creating financial abundance to at least getting to the end of this webinar. And that's why I'm rewarding you with $300 virtual success bucks that you can use towards your tuition for the program. That's $197 for today only. Now ask yourself, what's it worth to develop a goal-getter mindset, to move beyond the limits and gain financial abundance? Is it worth taking some time to understand what's actually going on inside your unconscious mind? If you think it is, go to www.beyondlimitationsbootcamp.com and go on there and take inspired action today. I'm going to show you some advanced techniques for uprooting any negative limiting beliefs and install positive wealth creating beliefs instead. This is new information, and some of which I've never shared publicly before. Plus, if you get the program within the next 15 minutes, you'll receive not one, but 2 bonuses. The first bonus is a 30-day Attractor Factor workbook designed to jumpstart your life into action and to assist you in reprogramming yourself for success. It's based on the premise that your inner world creates your outer world. You're going to get to the root of your success, and I feel that if you are the root to your success, and if you work on your roots, the fruits will take care of themselves. Bonus number 2, we have the Unstoppable You one-on-one private phone session, and this is designed to help you stop spinning your wheels and begin to attract abundance with effortless success, even in hard times. We're going to discuss your goals and create a plan of action for you to move forward from where you are now to where you want to be. This program is not for everyone, okay? But this program is for you if you want to clarify your direction and if you want to strategize your actions and upgrade your skills, optimize your environment, and master your psychology. So go ahead and visit www.beyondlimitationsbootcamp.com and follow the instructions to register today. When you follow these instructions, you're going to have the Beyond Limitations Bootcamp for a fraction of the cost. And remember, this offer is good for the next 10 minutes. So I urge you to register immediately, regardless where you are listening in this world. You'll be shocked at how quickly and dramatically your life can change. And that change will begin the second you get the program today. This program involves a fun process that is incredibly powerful and will change your life if you implement the assignments each day for the next 30 days. And the best part is that this change is done on a fundamental level, so it's permanent. I mean, you've already taken one step toward greater financial abundance just by being on this webinar today. But your participation in the Beyond Limitations Bootcamp will get you faster results permanently. No matter what level of success you have or you don't have, if you ever want to come close to reaching your financial potential, or at least get that money handled once and for all so that you can stop worrying about it, it is absolutely crucial that you register for the program. Okay, so we do have a couple of minutes for Q&A. Go ahead and type your questions in the chat box. Okay, very cool. Okay, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Brenda says, why should I get the program when I already got a lot of free powerful information from this webinar? Well, Brenda, you're going to experience the opportunity to apply many of the practical strategies that you will be learning from the bootcamp. And by doing so, the information becomes real. And on top of that, with the Attractor Factor Wealth Conditioning Workbook included in the bootcamp, as a bonus, you can truly focus on the most important aspect of your life, you. Because just the workbook itself is worth your investment many times over. Okay, we have Nathan. Hey Nathan, how you doing? Nathan has a question. And Nathan's question is it really possible that in 30 days you can transform my entire life? Well, of course. Yes, I could. If I didn't have the confidence in knowing that I can transform your life in 30 days, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. But only and if you play full out. Because I'm there to guide you. And I can't help you unless you help yourself. And the teacher will show up when the student's ready. If you're not ready, then I can't show up for you. So, of course, I can transform your life within the next 30 days. But like I said, only and if you play full out. Because it takes 30 days to build a habit. Whether it's good or bad, 30 days to get rid of bad habit. And the Beyond Limitations Bootcamp focuses on the psychology of success and fulfillment. And the skills and techniques and strategies you will be learning are designed to help you identify and eliminate the root causes of the self-limiting beliefs that you are standing in your way of success. And the keys to success don't just include skills or talents, but your psychology and your mindset. Success is 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. And we are here to help you develop an empowering mindset driven by empowering beliefs. So I hope that answers your question. And we do have Holly. Hey there, what's up, Holly? How you doing? And Holly has a question. The question is there a money back guarantee? Yes, of course there is. 100% risk-free money back guarantee, because I believe that your personal satisfaction is important to us. And if for any reason you are not completely satisfied with the bootcamp, a refund will be provided on the following conditions. So a 100% refund will be issued if you wish to cancel the program 48 hours before the start of the first session. The first session for this upcoming session program, it starts in September, beginning of September. And but that's minus any applicable online merchant payment processing fees. There will also be a 70% refund issued if you wish to cancel the program after the first live video conference call, minus any applicable online merchant payment processing fees. But then again, if you're already feeling that you want to cancel the program and you're looking to get a refund, then maybe the program may not be for you. This program, like I said, is for people that want to make a transformation in their lives, and they want to move beyond limits so that they can gain financial abundance. And and so yeah, I mean, if that's something that you're considering, great. But if you are considering in canceling your program, then I wouldn't really honestly bother purchasing the program, because it's for people that want to transform their their life. Okay, so Jeff says, I'm going to need some time to get the program. Will the 300 virtual success bucks still apply in order for me to get it, all at the price of $197? No. The 300 virtual success bucks is only good until the next 5 minutes. And so within the next 5 minutes, if you want to claim your 300 virtual success bucks and you want the bonuses to apply to your program, go ahead and visit www.beyondlimitationsbootcamp.com. That's beyondlimitationsbootcamp.com. Okay, one more question and we're going to close out. We're going to close out, and then we're also going to take one more question. Okay, so Tammy. Hey, Tammy. All right. So Tammy says, will I lose my motivation after the end of the seminar? Well, with any skill, we strongly urge you to consciously apply the strategies that you will be learning from the bootcamp. And if you devote your time to practice what you learn, there's absolutely no reason why you should not be achieving your goals you set when participating in the bootcamp. Okay. All right, our time is up. And I just want to thank you all. Before I leave here, are you ready to take immediate, inspired, authentic action? Because if you are 100% committed to invest in yourself and willing to do whatever it takes to move from where you are now to where you want to be, you become the visionary woman, enlightened man you are born to be. You have the power to create your life. Once you are open to learning, you are not afraid to fail because you become flexible and take calculated risks to earn the reward. I believe that thriving together, we both manifest miracles, and that's when the magic happens. I'm ready to work with you, and I'm super excited that you're taking a leap of faith to move beyond limits and gain financial abundance. I look forward to working with you, and that's all, folks. Thank you so much for participating. It's a wrap.